see if she's available. You want to do acupuncture today?
I can't do that. Oh my God, that's gonna be a problem.
It's very stress relieving. It's my one treat I give myself for the month.
Oh.
Are we rolling? I'd like to tell them this. Once a month, I give myself the gift. Don't worry about that. I give myself the gift of acupuncture. You got it. Do you do it?
Throw up.
No.
Don't worry about him.
What about you?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Worry about him.
You're cruising. You're cruising.
He's good, he's good. He'll come too.
I'm interested in it.
He'll come too. Don't
Yeah.
eyes up over here. Focus.
Focus up.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be good.
Coffee? No. Well.
What a horrific scene to open up the episode.
We're keeping that.
This is the beginning of the episode.
And then we just cut to being fine.
It's fine. James texted me.
Oh,
Are we
yeah?
on? Yeah, let's see what this is about. This is gonna be nuts.
Is your
are we
phone
going?
making noise?
Yeah, my phone makes a noise. I don't know how to do silence. They got rid of the silence button on the phone.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, the new phone, no silence button. It's now a button that you push.
Oh.
And
Oh,
so
that is
now-
a new phone.
And now I don't know how to do the silence, so everything is
I had a-
alerting me all times. I'm
Oh,
being
God,
alerted.
that's a nightmare.
That's so stressful. Wait, what version of phone is it?
Yeah, what number?
Yesterday's. Brand
Is that-
new.
is-
So
You got it
hot,
yesterday?
fresh. Try to touch it. It'll burn you.
They should start doing that with iPhones. It's just dates.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
They don't
mean?
need numbers anymore.
Yeah.
September 24.
Yeah.
Great. Got it. I know where I was when that phone came out and I didn't. I only buy a phone once every like 9 years.
Same. Yeah.
No, why is Mike
They should
Racine
release
texting?
a phone the day after a school shooting.
Go
Just
on.
Because everybody's so sad that we go, look, this sucks. But hey, we got a new phone and it's got a great new camera. Just to cheer everybody up.
Good news, bad news, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
That is
20 kids are dead.
Yeah.
But,
But
this retina display
We've got
is
we
wild.
added a fourth camera.
There is nothing
One for every child.
we can do about the children.
Right.
But what we can do is what we're already doing is get this thing out to you right now.
is other children are dying to make these phones.
Yeah.
We are not a Save Children company. We are a camera company. And this is what we do.
There should be a phone company called Out of Sight, Out of Mind, just about all the children whose fingers are bleeding in Africa from putting
Christ.
these together. I will no longer carry a cell phone. Oh, I'm high.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, quick.
Yeah, that really.
What you
the
saw
call
happened.
Yeah, that always kind of speeds things up into Mach 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fucking cooking, brother.
For sure.
Yeah.
So,
hell yeah.
So in these moments, there we go. You'll go too fast for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll need.
We'll be some speed
I
bumps.
think you're a little quicker.
Uh-huh.
In terms of
Getting in there?
She gets
Getting in
high more than you, so I think good translation. You know my brain. She's know my high. She's know my high. She's know my high is a song. I'm gonna get that in there. Totally
She
forget
snow
that.
my high?
God, I'm too high to talk.
Oh, no.
You guys go.
Okay.
What's that saying?
Alex is
Our-
saying
Oh,
you're.
yeah.
Alex is saying
producer
you're
said-
in a perfect place.
Right.
You're- Alex.
Not
Here's the
today.
thing.
Cruising, brother.
Here's the thing. Alex also isn't doing the podcast with you though. Alex is behind
Yes.
the camera.
Yeah.
He's not on
He's doing
Right.
all the other people.
He's not trying to plug the leaks in the ship that is hemorrhaging. He's simply watching a perfect storm
Watch
and
it
going,
burn.
"What a fun movie this is!"
Throw leaves
I'll tell
on
you
it.
what, though, being a shipmate is not. It's uneasy.
All right, I'm sorry. Well, I'll tell you, I meant was we should have a phone company called Out of Sight, Out of Mind because of all the
Go
children.
slower.
that are- because of all the children.
Not
That doesn't mean quieter.
Oh,
You can talk at the
Loud and
same
fast,
Talk
slow and
slower.
quiet.
volume.
Those are the options.
Just yeah.
all right. I'll go slower.
Perfect.
The children. In Africa.
Don't ever whisper the children ever in your life.
No, that's
children.
awful.
Was this a pause? Is this a weird thing? It's dropping my kid off at daycare.
Slow.
Dropping my kid off at daycare, and they had a door open.
You sound like the TikTok voice.
Yeah, very ASMR. Like,
There are kids in the bathroom. And I just went, I don't know what we do, right? Because I don't want to look in there. But they got the doors are wide open with these kids. But like I should look in there because I should be monitoring. But that's not my
your
job.
kid's in
Hold
there,
on.
right?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm scared to tell you what I just told you is what I think is happening. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
So you walk in to daycare to
Yeah.
pick up Calvin.
Yeah.
Okay. And there are kids in the bathroom.
So there's a bathroom, a children's bathroom.
Yes.
That they leave the door open.
Right,
And there
of
was
course.
just some little kid pooping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I looked away like like I'm not supposed to be looking.
Yeah.
But then all
Sure.
the other parents were like, well, you look, you don't look. But I'm like, I don't know, man. I need to alert the world
that you weren't
this is
trying
not
to look.
an exciting thing
Right.
for
You're
me.
trying to be like, this was an accident and I'm trying to fix it, as opposed to this was something I've been trying to do.
Yes,
I
but
see. I
if-
see. I know that motivation.
Yes, yes.
But if you say, hey, I don't get enjoyment out of this, they don't like when you say that.
Of course.
Even
Well, you
though that's what I'm
can't-
trying to say
Of course.
with my body language.
Yeah.
You can't profess that too much.
Right.
Yes.
Because then people are like, okay, well, probably not then.
But what kind of world do we live in where you just can't say the truth?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You
well,
have to tone it down.
I think, that's a weird one, but I think I'm always under the assumption, maybe we just think this because we're comics, but like I'm always under the assumption that everybody thinks that in terms of like, because with my niece and nephew, like I will be like very broadcast.
Yes.
You broadcast?
A little bit. Where Julia she'll be like, you don't have to be weird about bath time. And I'm like, I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable.
Right.
And she's like, you're
Making them uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You
and she's like, this
being
is
on edge.
Exactly.
Well, I think there's a piece of this that doesn't relate to you, is that we're only children and didn't grow up with other kids that are younger than us.
Oh, right.
So every time there's someone younger than me, I'm like, what do you do?
Exactly.
How do I prove that I'm not a predator? I don't know.
Right. I only know this exchange from the worst people on the news.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They put these little kids will walk up to you and they do not understand and they put the penises on you. And you just go, you just have to go, oh my God. Like you cannot react.
Right.
Because if
Yeah,
I elbow him,
Yes.
not
Right.
good. He goes
No,
down.
can't hit him.
If I pull
Can't hit
away too fast,
Yeah.
then he's like, I guess my penis is bad.
Right.
And you're like,
Right.
it's not bad.
Right.
But if you also if you go, help me, the parents don't love that either.
I
Yeah,
think the fact
it's
that
tricky.
you think about all of these things means that
Let's shoot
you're
with a water
good.
gun.
Shoot them with a water gun.
Shoot them with a water
That's
gun.
not bad.
Carry a
to
wa-
have a
Honestly,
little.
Honestly, if this country wasn't so obsessed with, real guns that kill people, we should all be carrying water guns and kind of
Yep.
treating everyone like a cat.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody,
100%.
or we could do spray bottles to get
I've said
started.
this about hecklers
Yeah.
for years. We should have a water bottle on stage.
Mm-hmm.
When someone heckles, you squirt him in the face.
I
Yeah, and
think that's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea. And I also love this because there's so many times in public interactions where I don't know that I've done something wrong. And I'm sure I have.
Yes.
And I'm not mad. I'd love to be sprayed.
Right.
Also,
Yeah.
I'd like to be a little misted.
Sometimes you gotta get
It's
sprayed.
hot.
Yeah.
It's summer.
Yeah.
Now, what do we do in winter in New York outside? Hard to say.
Well, that's when I think you're more on your toes
Snowball.
about better behavior. Oh, you could do snowballs.
Yeah.
100%.
So,
This is another thing like the timer on the hat.
Yeah.
In
Well-
Talktown,
Yes.
everyone gets a spray bottle
you get a holster.
in a holster, and if you get sprayed, you don't get mad. You go, yeah, no, you're right. No,
Yes.
too far.
100%.
Right.
And also then it just
Yeah,
opens
I
up the
should have been
conversation
wearing
of like,
white
oh,
after Labor Day.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
let
I
me
went
figure
crazy.
out what this is. And then it's because like, I don't like getting yelled at.
Right.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yes.
I really it just shuts me down.
Totally.
I'll lose 3 days.
I'd rather
If
be sprayed.
I'd rather be sprayed like a
Right.
cat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yelled at, shut down 3 days. Sorry.
Well, that was
I've
something I wanted to talk
interrupted.
about is the rules of Talktown and kind of our city charter
Yeah. Oh.
and kind of what else is going on in Talktown.
Yes. I think that
We're building the ultimate town.
yeah.
We are, yeah.
I think that is kind of what this is. We're building.
Don't
Yes.
say it.
What?
We like the pedophile thing.
What do you mean?
We just understand it. You don't gotta say it out loud. This is what this is.
Yeah, but this is
But
for the
wait,
listeners.
other people are
You
listening to
don't
this. This
walk
isn't
into a
just
room
us.
and go, I'm not looking at his penis.
Yeah, these are two different things.
Yeah, two entirely different.
By the way,
things.
but no, I'm saying that's what this is. This podcast is what a utopian society
Yes.
look like.
Yes.
That's
Talktown.
And we're building Talktown.
Water gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, water gun. Little fun. And you get
I'm not even
to,
mad at you.
you get to pick a little holster in a different color and it's a
Yeah.
whole fun, it's
Yes.
it's a part of kind of who you are.
Yeah, and though there could be different waters for different indiscretions.
How much, but
This just gets to jail.
No,
Because at some point you're hosing people
jail
down.
and getting squirted with a water bottle.
no,
It's
we're
all
saying
escalation.
but in Talktown we ban
No jails?
escalation.
yeah,
No escalation.
no escalation. Everything.
No escalation?
If it's just
escalation.
de-escalation. No steps.
No steps.
No
Yeah,
steps.
People are carried.
Everything's
Everyone
flat.
is one
It's
level.
It's a
a
society.
ranch style.
Yeah, it's a ranch style. It's a ranch.
I got a problem with this. I got a problem with this because now you're limiting how many people can live in Talktown because you're not going up floors. We can't stack people. We got to stack people if we're going to have people in this town.
Yeah, we're city folk. We
Well,
need to.
why don't we just put a limit on the amount of people that could live there?
No escalating.
3 people
Some
live there now.
elevating. We could do elevators.
Yeah,
So far, we just live there.
Yeah.
sure.
So we got somebody else to become a member of Talktown. Well, Alex.
Alex, so that's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the listeners.
Yeah.
They're in Talktown when we're here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Talktown population,
But when
you
I-
guys.
Yeah.
There are different rules when this podcast is on. You can curse at your wife. If you're playing this podcast, it means you're in Talktown. We have our own rules. On this podcast side, you're like, hey, honey, you fucking bitch. I love you, that old twat. You know? And she's got to like it. Talktown rules.
You know,
But if Talktown's
Sure.
over, you can't do that anymore.
Okay, but we don't want them talking while we're talking.
can your
Okay, right.
yeah,
That's a thing.
that's a-
Shall we do a pause?
Okay.
We'll do
Curse
a-
at your wife, everybody,
Yeah.
for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3-second pause, moment of silence for everyone to curse at their wife or husband.
Yeah, curse at your partner.
Curse
at
at
your
someone
partner.
you love. Cursing at someone you
Yes.
love. Right?
Ready?
Yeah.
Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're
And that's
back.
it. Okay? Stop
Yeah.
cursing at your loved ones.
Incredible.
And in the comments, tell us what you said.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this.
And tag the person you said it to.
News headline: a man was hit by a car because he ran out of his house looking for his wife. During that moment of pause, he got hit by a car and died.
Well, there. Oh,
Because he
I
was
guess.
like, I gotta
yeah.
go curse at my wife, and then he ran out, and hit by a car.
Where
and died.
was she?
Is that too crazy?
That he thought he was going to get to her
Across
within-
the street?
Yeah.
She was going to her
3
car to go to
seconds.
work. He was like, maybe she didn't leave the driveway yet.
Oh, okay.
I see. So
Also,
he
if
ran
she's
out.
listening to Talktown, she knows it's coming. You know, and she might be like,
Right,
look at this,
right.
look at this dildo.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it goes both ways.
Dildo's a fun one.
Dildo
All right.
is a fun word
I'm
to
out
say.
for a few minutes. You guys go. I think I got too high.
Well, why don't we play one of your games?
Yeah, what do you got?
Well,
I've got some games from
Yeah.
Game Corner if we want to ease in, but I know also Greg's got segments from the segments.
Yeah. Yeah. I
No,
would-
I'd like to sit in the back seat for a little bit.
All right.
all right. Then we can do one else.
All right.
Yeah,
I
right.
okay.
I'll be
didn't-
laying down, but
there
still
was one
talk to
I
me.
didn't
You're
prepare and needs a little bit more work, but we'll be doing it later. But this is one where I'm like, tell me how you think it works.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
name a
I like
thing,
this.
and I want you to tell me like, what do you think the mechanism is? Like, the internet.
Yeah.
How does the internet work?
This is great.
From
Yeah.
your understanding.
I think we probably will only play this game.
yeah.
I think we might only
Do we
get
buzz
one
in?
answer, and that's Greg's answer.
Yeah.
Do we buzz in?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah. Buzz in with an animal sound.
No.
Perfect.
Oh, I can buzz.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
buzz.
you can buzz.
Or you
Right.
could like kind of take a
But
break.
there's
Whatever you need to
no-
Said the snake.
Is that a children's book page?
Oh, that's a snake sound.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What might have he been saying in snake language?
Oh yeah.
Who, the snake?
Yeah, layered games here.
Yeah.
Out of my way, out of my way. Here I come, get out of my way. It's snake and it's snake day. Have a good time, get out of my way. Hey, hey, why is everybody scared? Hey, hey, you gotta do your own thing. Hey,
Wow.
hey, I believe in myself. Today's a good day to play the lottery. That's pretty much what he was saying.
Wow, they have such
wow.
an economical language that it kind of all of that was condensed to like.
Snakes don't have filters either. They just say anything going on in their head.
I also didn't know they played the lottery.
Yeah,
Snake
and
lotto.
we're that busy.
Get
Get out of my way, I got stuff to do.
Yeah, I got stuff to do, and they also go through cycles of self-doubt. Dare I say, you might have bled into that snake a little bit.
I would love to see a commercial where they go, today's New York State Lotto is now $5 million. And Snake Lotto is 3 mice.
Is
he
what?
Also, 3 mice.
3 mice.
You know, he
Okay,
does the
we
regular
should-
lotto and
okay.
then Snake Lotto.
A quick Talktown,
Yeah.
revisiting the Talktown charter. We should have a lotto, and there should always be equivalencies for all of the different
Yeah.
animals and just general kinds of people.
So we have to
Absolutely.
name every animal. Hawk Lotto, 3 pieces of grass.
Hawks eat meat.
Bear Lotto, honey bars. They love a honey bar.
What's up?
I don't know, man.
What's a honey bar?
honey bar?
Balloons getting a little too high. Might have to pull the string down.
Okay.
Pull me back down, brother.
Okay.
We might float to space. What the hell are we even talking about?
We're actually talking
Okay.
about what you think.
How do you think
how
the
you think
internet works? Like, what do you
All
think the
right.
mechanism is that drives the internet? How do you think it works? How do you think it
Truthfully,
started?
let's start at the beginning. My fingertips. Now,
Okay, yeah. Let's work backwards from you. No, I love that. I think that's a very lot. So from you, you're touching a phone,
So I
you're
touch
touching a
the phone.
keyboard.
Yeah.
which I don't even want to get into what's making my fingers move. 'cause
No,
I have-
we don't.
We
I
can't
mean,
go
we don't have
backwards.
time.
Start at the fingers.
We have time.
You,
Oh yeah, we do have time. We have time.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, is there, is it? Am I doing it because I believe I'm thinking of something?
Sure.
Right? Is there a man watching this? Or is this the Truman Show? You know what I mean? Is there a God? Is there no God? Because if you think about it really, and I've been thinking about this a lot, what is God versus no God? Is some people think that there was something before nothing, and other people think nothing before something. That's the only difference between people's thoughts. I think.
Why do you only look at me?
So deep.
when you do these, it's so much pressure
I can
to
see-
follow along with every single
I'm
word.
looking at Allison's reflection in your eyes. I don't want to stare at you, at Allison. Because then, what about staring at Allison? People are going to go, what's going on over there? These are two married humans.
I'm not married.
You're married?
No.
You're married to the life. We're all married to the life.
What life?
Thug life.
Right.
Being a thug.
There's a hair on this microphone that I have to grab. I can't stop seeing it.
In my head, I was
Okay.
going to look
Oh, don't do that.
at So,
Okay, so God or not God is about something
we got to
before.
start there.
Okay,
You
something
ask me
before
what the
nothing.
internet is, I got to go, is there a God or
Yeah,
is
yeah,
there
obvious.
no God?
That is exactly where I thought it would go.
And we're going to take for advantage. I'm not going to answer. We're going to slide down that slide.
Okay. Of
course,
Back
man.
to the fingertips.
Fingertips
Goes into a keyboard.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the keyboard electrically. Electrically, there's like a beep beep or a no beep, right? And then that goes into a thing that's going, are we looking for a beep beep or are we looking for a no beep, right? And that
Okay.
and he goes, all right, we got no beep, this
He?
beep, that beep.
Who's he?
All computers are men. Ocean is a woman. The internet is a man. Take it or leave it in Talktown.
I'm taking it.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm
Yeah.
taking it, man.
You know, one's wet.
Okay.
Well, not that way.
Yeah. Well,
Not that way. They also that way, but not the main reason.
okay.
You know,
Computers are men, the
Wait,
ocean's
wait.
a woman.
If it's not the main reason, what's the other reason?
Yeah.
what's the main reason?
Yeah.
Oh, an ocean bears fruit of the fish, and it can give you life, and it can keep you cool, right? The internet just is screaming all the time. About who the hell knows what? And every so now and again, he
Well,
just
the
shuts
internet,
off.
but computers are men. Is the internet men?
Whoa. Well, there's a
So far, this is your answer for how the internet works. We boiled it down to the internet is a man and the ocean is a woman. And stay with me.
all right. So there's a machine going. I'm looking for beeps. Right.
Yeah.
Other machine is going. I'm sending you beeps. Right. And the machine that says, "All right, I got the beeps." He goes, "Wow, put the beats together in a soup." Right. And then that
Oh, there's
soup-
soup in the internet?
It's
like a
collection
digital
of-
soup.
The digital soup, and that is flung across the world.
How?
And anybody who wants the soup, like an invisible catapult, but not similarly. But it's invisible.
Oh, not similar.
Not similarly.
Just like
But
an
I
invisible
got it.
animal, but nothing like it.
You know, like an invisible, but the opposite.
Flings. It flings. It just doesn't use like wood and a rope.
Also, too,
Wood or
something,
rope?
Also, something you just invented. An invisible, have you heard of an invisible
Invisible
catapult?
catapult?
A lot
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. So don't worry about it.
Describing
A thing that doesn't exist.
something must throw the beeps, the dots and the no dots into the air. Something.
All right.
Right.
And it's a catapult type thing. It's not a catapult like but it's similar to a catapult in that it has the effect of throwing things into the air.
All right. Okay.
All right.
I know that works.
Throwing the beeps and the no beeps up in the air.
In the air.
Shooting them across the world.
everyone's-
Over the woman ocean.
Over the woman ocean. And she goes, look at my man go. Look at my man go.
So proud. I'm so proud of him.
I'm so proud of my man.
proud of him.
Yeah, I'm so proud of my man. The internet, some of it falls into the water. That's how they make love. Fuck, I need some water.
Yeah, you do need some water. The inside of your mouth is
like you have
white as a
rabies.
ghost.
It is terrifying. Dude, yeah, you can see it.
Oh, why is your tongue so white? Are you going to die?
White. We may have to stop the podcast. And
You
take
need
to
water.
A doctor.
I'm gonna go to
You had
7-Eleven.
2
Have you
hits
been
from
near
vape.
a bed? Or
One
a
hit.
dog?
Yeah.
One Mega Man.
You
hit.
look like a raccoon in Central Park during the day.
Well, this is a problem.
We got to get you some
You
water.
need some water.
I'm going to go to the bar and get you water.
I was afraid. Can you do that? I was afraid that someone will go into the bar.
No. We'll say we have an emergency. We have a medical situation.
I think they'll give you a bottle. You work here. It's a bottle of water.
I do work here. This is going to get into the. Anthony's going to get fired from the cellar.
I think he'll be
It's
okay.
$1 water.
Yeah.
I'll
it'll be fine.
repay it double.
I've got cash if they need that.
They don't need a cash.
Yeah.
So
They're making so much money.
So anyway, do we do a commercial? Till I think it's back.
Yeah.
We do have ads.
Yeah. All right. What's today's advertiser?
A zoo,
A zoo?
but we put you in the cage.
Ooh, reverse zoo.
A reverse zoo.
Reverse zoo.
And we hang you above the bar or something and throw money at you.
That's not what happens at the zoo, though. That's what happens at a strip club. Zoo strip club?
Zoo?
I think that's a 30 Rock joke.
It's a good idea. Well, the thing about a zoo is
We're doing an ad for the zoo.
Sad miss.
Had to save Greg's life.
Yeah.
I was just like, I stopped listening because I was so focused on the inside of your mouth. It looks like somebody lined it with chalk.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What's in this?
Oh, mescaline.
We all heard that. We all heard
We all heard it.
Yeah,
We all heard it.
We all heard that.
I don't want to know. It's like when your kid comes home with blood on him, you go, I don't know. I don't want to know.
You gotta back
Take a
up.
shower, eat your beans.
You gotta back up a couple steps. Like when your kid comes home with blood on him.
And you don't want to know.
He's 42 years old. I haven't seen his wife in a few hours. I don't know. I don't want to know. Take a shower, eat your meatloaf.
Wait, just flagging, if they are getting their liquor delivery, we might want to actually pause while they're...
No, because they'll go through the other door.
Oh, they're going over there.
So many doors.
All right, well, we'll see.
Well, I'll say this. We continue this podcast through the liquor delivery.
Okay, great.
Okay.
All right.
You know?
Yeah.
Give a high five, we give a high five.
Yeah, that's nice.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll explain it. Anthony had to stop to give a guy a high five.
Oh, yeah.
Because the liquor guy
People
said,
will be like, where are you?
The liquor delivery man walked in the door and said, 2 up top or none of this gets in.
Yeah. Did you guys film during the beginning of a Law and Order episode?
Just moving boxes
That's
back and
funny.
forth. No, I've never seen a guy who looks like that. Though somebody who looks like his wife came in a couple days ago. I haven't seen her since.
I do wish for those scenes they just went too into the description.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, I never seen a guy who looks like that. Actually, though, I do know a guy I grew up with has a similar nose. I don't know if he was Greek.
Yeah,
I'm not really
yeah.
sure what he was, to be
Because
honest with
that's
you.
how I'd be talking about
Yeah.
it. Do you need to wheel stuff? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
a hand cart, which
Let
is
me-
why.
yeah, let's
because
get-
this stuff is all.
We'll just get the wires.
Oh, man.
That's why I'm.
Well, you had a logistical, actual.
Yeah, I think because like they got to run stuff over these
Yeah.
cords,
I
so
thought we were just
we can
afraid
move
of
the.
what
Should
we
we
were
move
saying.
the cords for a bit while they do this? If this is fast, or I don't want to be in the way.
Let us know. Is this
I don't know.
is this an okay pathway for you, or do you want stuff moved?
I mean, as long as it's not affecting you guys.
We're
No,
good.
We're
yeah,
fine.
just want to make
but
sure.
I want to whatever could go.
Yeah, I
over.
don't want you to-
I don't want anybody to trip.
Mess with the lighting.
Oh, yeah, no.
I just don't want anybody to get hurt.
Yeah, we don't want you to get hurt.
Okay, just the lighting. We don't. I don't
Can't be part of a lawsuit.
This is
Gotcha.
so perfect.
Perfect.
Cool.
This is the most perfect thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
We
did
gotta schedule something like this every week.
we didn't schedule it.
Oh.
Yeah, we act.
We
Yeah,
had nothing to do with this.
they warned us about it
Yeah.
after we got here.
Great. I love it. Welcome to Talk Town.
So wait, what
When
were
we
you?
take
But
over.
you were like, I was worried about the logistical.
What?
No, yeah, this was
Logistical nightmare?
a minute ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this might be too far for you.
Tell me, I'm here.
Because
Okay.
you were like, oh, you were worried about the wires. I
Yeah.
thought you were worried about something else.
I thought you guys were worried about them being like, you guys aren't even very funny. This podcast isn't going to go anywhere. You know, and I go,
They're like, we've been
"Yeah."
listening the whole time, and you guys can't stick to anything.
You thought I was worried about a critique.
One of them came in and just
Notes?
went, hey, look,
We're getting
I gotta be
notes?
From the people trying to do their jobs.
honest. I only heard
That
I
we're
was-
actively in the way of.
Yeah.
They're like, also, I have notes. This isn't good, and you all should quit.
Yeah. Where is this going, guys?
Jesus, that guy really is that. I don't like any of them. Anyway, so we're back.
Yeah.
Where we left off in your description of how the internet works
yeah.
is the beeps and boops are getting the beeps and not beeps are getting flung via an invisible catapult, but not that over the woman ocean.
Yes.
What's happening on the other end?
Well, there's a bunch of people who have umbrellas, but they are opposite. They curve up. And they catch all the beeps and boops into their like
Opposite umbrellas.
Opposite
like
umbrellas.
a cup on a stick.
But all of this
So
is
these are the people that work for the internet?
Yeah, but like I'm being like, hot like pizza. I'm not saying how
What?
it actually. What's that thing called when you're like, I'm using analogies? Not actual
It's that. That's
people.
what it is.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Not actual
Yeah,
people
I
with
see,
umbrellas.
I see.
Like,
So
Okay.
wait, but is it the real ocean, or is that
no,
also?
these are all.
Well, I guess if
just-
you're doing internet over, if I'm interneting with,
I'm speaking in
I
prose.
understand.
UK.
I understand.
Because I can't tell
Did
you.
you say you're speaking in prose?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Like, I can't tell you how electricity works,
okay.
but I can tell you what it means to me.
Right,
Yeah, yeah,
right, right, right.
Philosophically,
These are
how
emo-
they do
Well, that's what I was
Right.
hoping for. Like, what
These
is your
are emotional
description of what's
truths.
happening beyond what we can see?
Right.
man.
Okay, so I think this is pretty good, actually. Then
Yeah.
I'm following along.
I'm following.
man, and it catches it, and then people, and that runs, and puts it in everybody's house, and then little kids with their computers type in dinosaur, and then they get to see the fucking how hard it worked with the beeps, the boops, and the throws, and the catches.
Yeah,
So you should be proud of yourself.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do more of these.
Okay.
Because I think this is the move.
Yeah, this is
I
the
just
move.
stare at you, huh?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
really do. You don't look at me.
I think you're scared
I am.
to look over there, which I understand.
Yeah.
We're
But-
cruising.
Yeah.
I
We're
know.
good.
But when your eyes get twitchy
Yeah.
and your mouth goes white, it's a lot from over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're ready to bite me. That's what it
No.
looks like. I
Well,
think
there
that's
was
why
a
there's
very
fear.
bite threat happening.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna bite you, buddy. You crazy?
I'm not gonna bite. Well, it's good you said
I
that.
don't know if I can bite somebody. I don't know if I can bite nobody.
What role do you think you're auditioning for there when you do that?
Yeah, that's fun.
A fucking little tiny guy on the couch was you fucking come around. It's like, dude, the TV. I don't even know what your life is like. And he's like, that's fucking with me.
All right. Can
Okay.
we
man.
take this guy places?
Places.
Yeah, man. Sure.
All right. Cool. All right, man.
He does wear roller skates. I don't know why.
Fine. For sure.
Yeah, I can't tell you though.
All right. We're at church.
All right. Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ, this guy's talking to me. He's always telling me these things what to do. I don't know what to do. Put a shirt on. Put a fucking shirt on.
Is that about Jesus?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Got it.
He wants to put his T-shirt. He's been trying to. Well, this is another thing. This doesn't actually have to do with what he was. This is two separate stories. This isn't
that's
why
fine.
he's acting this way.
That's fine.
But
It's all
he
one.
did try to get the church. He was like, I got an air conditioning company. Can you put an air conditioning T-shirt on the Jesus? And I'll pay you. Like, have Jesus, and the priests were like, yeah, man, we can't do that.
It's not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Hang on for a second.
Wait,
From what I
that's-
understand,
yes.
I mean, I think
Walk us through,
I
because
don't
I
know
think I
that
get it too.
Religion, although it seems like on paper, that's a good way to get revenue in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Jesus at like St. Patrick's Cathedral, it just says casino.com
Yeah.
across his abs
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well, he was actually
DraftKings.
Draft.
he was actually just thinking that like just the main cross in the church.
Yeah.
Throw his Jimmy's Frigidaire business on a T-shirt
For sure.
because all the people who walk in, they
course.
come, they pray, go, that's a lot of eyeballs.
Well, also doubly.
Friday.
It's all ad space.
That's I mean, that's kind of the best business to be advertised on the T-shirt that's on Jesus
Yeah.
because he's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
cold.
it's cold in there, and they're like,
Absolutely.
I got to put on a shirt.
Totally.
Oh, why is it so cold in here? Air
Yes.
conditioning.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're not doing that.
How come eyeballs showing up out of nowhere is always fucking creepy?
Did you just see some?
Yeah, like if you cut yourself and an eyeball popped out, you'd freak the fuck out.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
for
would.
sure, man.
I
They're
would.
not supposed to be in there. That's not
What?
That's not an everyday situation, man.
That's a never happening
I
situation.
agreed with you on the first part, and the second part was completely batshit crazy. Yeah, the first part I was like, yeah, you are onto something. That is strange. And then you said, what if you cut your arm and a bunch of eyeballs came
Yeah,
out?
in my mind, it was I'm in a dark room and some eyes open,
100%.
and I'm like, yeah, that
Also
is pretty
scary.
freaky.
That is freaky.
But that is not the same as slicing open my own arm and an eyeball falling out.
Not falling out. It's look, it winks at you.
It winks.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
good enough that the
Weird,
eyeball
man.
fell out. I don't even think.
Very weird.
All,
I don't think anyone would go. I mean, it was fine. Oh, yeah, I tried.
now I
eyeball
dropped
fell
it.
on my arm, but it winked, and then now I'm a little
that's the
fucked up
line
by
for
that.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I wonder what that is because you would think maybe because you're like, oh, well, no one's supposed to be there and now they're here.
Yes.
You would think with eyeballs you would feel comforted because you'd be
No.
like, well, this is how we connect as human beings.
But it's also the
But
idea
it's-
of someone looking and not talking. That freaks
Oh.
us out.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
That
yeah.
eyeball's just watching things, and you go,
Well,
"What
because
do
then you
see?"
feel like prey.
and it's
Like
just,
you feel like you're
right.
being hunted.
This
Right.
is right.
Because it's,
It's a biological thing. Yeah.
like from when we were
Totally.
outside more.
So crazy that we're such slaves to whatever the fuck they were doing back then.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
whatever they were doing when we were
Whatever they
evolving.
doing. Yeah. God damn it. Why do you guys have to do stuff like this? And now we're like this.
Right.
Yeah.
You bastards.
It sucks.
Yeah.
That's why you can't hit your kids.
100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't want
I'm
people-
just gonna
Did you hear that, America?
can't hit your kids.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, so this is what I've been thinking about hitting the kids lately. You don't, and this is not a bit, but I'm gonna sound like I'm doing a bit. When do you hit them? Right? Do you hit them when you're angry, and then you go, all right, fucking asshole, yeah? Or do you go, no, I'm not angry. Come here and get your spanking. That's so weird to me.
That part is weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'm supposed. People say no, hit your kids. Well, I'm not gonna hit them when I'm angry. Everybody online is telling me to hit my kids.
Okay.
It's just if you're in the parent
Greg,
group.
Greg is in all the old Italian men forms.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's
How?
very well. The internet is a man.
Every time there's any kind of, a lot of parenting. That algorithm
sure.
is, to me, is parenting. And 1 out of 3 comments is, you got to knock this motherfucker out. And
1
you
out
just-
of 3.
What?
Well, dude, a lot of people really believe in hitting your kids, and it's very anti, gentle parenting, which
Yeah.
I'm very into, which seems gay. But we like gay now, so that's okay.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I
Dig
always
yourself
like
out
that.
of this one
Yeah,
alone.
yeah. This is no follow-ups.
Truthfully, none of this is about me.
Right.
I truly never gave a shit about gay people. But
Right.
what I am saying is that the world has now been like,
Right.
hey, we figured that out. You know?
We're,
so cool, but also, I don't know, I'm still from another country. I'm from another world where we just said anything we wanted to say.
What?
No repercussions.
What country are you from?
USA?
The 90s. A little country called the 90s,
90s.
Allison.
Hello, man. I'm a little
You're a
country
citizen
called
of the 90s, baby.
That is so funny. Hello, you little bitch. I don't know about you, bitch. Where I grew up in the 90s. 90s were wild.
The 90s were wild.
Early 2000s, man. Limp
Yeah.
Bizkit was happening. And
That's
we were
true.
and we were watching it happen. And we were like, whatever. We're going to look back at today
Yeah.
and be like, yo, people were just angry all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
No
Yeah.
one's looking back at today because there's not going to be anybody left. We are in a kind of a speed round of wrapping things up, I think. And I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it does. It
This
feels
feels
like the last
the end.
sketch on SNL.
Yeah.
Where you're like, well,
Throw some shit at the wall, but it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, that's wildly depressing, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but
I don't think so.
the
I think
band
we're gonna pull it out.
played while the
Yeah.
Titanic went down, and they
This
were
is-
having a good time.
We are the orchestra on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Play, but I think we're going to go back up. I think AI is going to save us.
No.
Wow.
Objectively untrue.
Whoa.
Yes.
What an opposite take.
Because everyone thinks that AI is going to be this thing that wants to kill us or it wants to whatever.
It is
Help
because it's
Greg make 10 songs. All of a sudden, it's
Yeah,
his
right.
best friend.
AI and humans are going to, it's going to be the singularity, right? That's just what's going to happen, right? We're all just going to be happy and it's all going to be great. Man, the algorithm's going to go, yo, what do we got to do to keep these things? Just keep them happy? Cool, let's just fill them full of cum, right? And we're living in a cum world.
Yep.
nope. You lost me.
This all began from here's why you shouldn't hit your kids.
Yes. Yes.
You know, my kids are going to live in a cum world. That's great.
What? Yeah, walk us through a little bit of what
I
the
guess
cum world
what that is.
Just a
Is
I don't know,
worth
man.
clarifying.
We're fine. I'm good. I just think I think we're going to figure it out. I think we're just in a bad. I also think it's arrogant for us to think that this is the end. Oh, we're so special that we get to see the end. No.
No, we're so terrible that we are contributors to it.
Well, we weren't terrible.
I like how
we weren't.
hopeful
Who are
you
you
are.
doing this monologue for?
Yeah.
I don't think we were all that terrible, man. I think that just fucking shit happens, dog.
Look at me.
Oh man, God, I didn't know I was sitting next to Bill Maher.
Yeah. New rule.
Rule.
Oh man.
Yeah, so anyway,
What I was
are we talking about?
going back to the hitting thing, I do think it is really funny that you would see this where it'd be like, come and get your licks.
Right.
It's like how people would how the British,
Yes.
how we would fight the Revolutionary War was fought. Like the way,
Yes.
it would just be
Yeah.
like, you line up here, we line
And
up
then
here.
we'll march
what's
toward
your
each
eyes?
other,
Yeah,
and whoever
yeah,
dies,
yeah,
dies,
yeah.
and then there's a winner.
It's emotionless.
So
spanking.
weird.
And 1 hit for you, and 2 hits for you. You will not curse at Grandma's house, and a third licking upon your rear end. You have done your diligence. Now speak to your mother. She has a nice popsicle for you.
Yeah.
Still love you. It's so weird.
It's so weird. Yeah.
Like if he goes, "Mommy, you're a cunt." Pow! Like I know how I'm gonna do it, right?
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
that's a reaction. We're
Right.
learning about life. The streets. Because my kid's not from the streets. He's from a hospital.
He's from a hospital.
So far. I mean, maybe he'll
Yeah.
move to the streets for some time, and then he'll be from the streets. But so
Right.
far, it's not from the streets. I love
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. No, you should.
So all right. So my
All right.
kid's not from the streets.
Um,
So that's how the internet works.
all right.
Yeah. All right.
Want me to do another? I got one more.
Yeah,
Please.
I don't even know how long. Yeah.
Buzz in with an animal sound, and then we'll also, discuss what the animal sound is. So
Don't do snake. I already did snake.
Greg, this game is pretty much you. I don't think I'm buzzing
yeah, we're
in
just
as
kind
much
of
as I'm
participating.
just sort
No,
of.
I like to see when you buzz in.
All right.
Okay, I can buzz in, and then it can be you.
Yeah,
that
it can be
answers.
still you. Yeah,
that
feel free
helps you
to.
out.
We can do a couple rounds of buzzing and then get to the answer.
Also true. Yeah, there's no rules. You can buzz as much as you want.
You
If
can
we're
do
just
it-
having a better time with
Yeah.
the animal sounds
Yeah.
and the
an-
backstories of the animals.
The animal sounds are great. So, and
Great.
again, I got some Riz noises if we need them. But all right, buzz in on how you think a coffee maker works. How does coffee get made?
I mean, I know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Wow. What if Greg gives you a precise beat by beat exactly how it's made answer?
Coffee? It's fairly simple, friend.
Buzz first.
Buzz first.
Yeah. How did it go? How
How did it go? It's your head.
Which animal?
I can't think of a fucking animal sound right now.
Frog?
Moo.
Oh, what's that one?
The fucking cow, bro. I had to go back to fucking kindergarten. Moo says the cow. I had to remember that one. It's like one of the first things they told me. Why? Why are you telling me what the cow says? I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
My
most
kid-
people will never see a cow.
Yeah.
And my kid is this close to running in front of traffic every day. But if he's in a farm, he's going to be like, "Don't worry, guys. I know who to talk to. Moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo." What is the lesson he doesn't need?
It's a pig.
Yeah.
Animal
count.
sounds is you do not need to know animal
It is
sounds.
a pretty wild thing to be teaching so
Yeah.
early as like every toy is that.
Pause.
Yes.
Pause. Early? Ever. You never need to know the sounds an animal makes. Ever.
Most people, yeah.
3% of people.
Yeah.
Hunters, the hunted.
Farmers.
Farmers.
Who are the
Who's
hunted?
being hunted by cows?
They're like gentle giants.
A man living under a giant leaf in one of those countries that has a lot of trees. You know, this guy doesn't wear a lot of clothes. You know, he knows there's a panther. He should know the panther sound.
You're just talking about like Tarzan.
Well, yeah, a Tarzan type in today's society.
I don't know if that exists.
I think there's a couple of them.
So you're saying, and I agree with you on this.
Yeah, right.
The sounds they should learn are actual predator sounds.
Kids don't need animal sounds.
You're saying in
You're
general.
saying no animal
You
sounds.
can cut that whole thing out, and there's no butterfly effect.
Yeah, you're right. They should know more instances, like, you know what I mean? Like when someone goes like, not today.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
go,
yeah.
that's a guy who just got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
should know very specific human sounds,
Right.
to guide them through life.
Or what about like general technology sounds? Like
Beep
Like-
boop.
beep boop.
Goes
Exactly.
the power
Oh,
off.
I see what you're saying.
Like
yeah,
if they knew like that's a phone alert. Like,
yes, yeah,
Or like
yeah,
the alarm is like, like those are sounds they're gonna need to know.
right.
I'm going to ask this, and society not be happy with it. But we'll start from the beginning.
Okay. Yeah, but we must.
Do certain groups of people
Great.
do things? Does that happen, or does that not happen in the world?
What
I
do
feel
you
like
mean?
this is a trap.
Right, it is a trap. We're both being hunted right now.
Hunted by Greg's
No.
brain.
Yeah, right? Because it's like, I guess you could say those people do that. Like, are Italians really loud in public?
Sure.
You can't say no.
Yeah.
You kinda gotta
Yes,
go,
I do.
all
I
right.
know. I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
think this.
So, if that does is
Okay.
ring true,
Okay.
Yeah.
do we
Okay.
teach children what sounds different races
No.
make? Right? Oogagada. Like, that's Italian. He might not know the words yet, but he'll go,
But
oh,
the intonation of different
that's an
languages,
Italian-
I
yeah,
think
that's
is
an
what you're
Italian.
trying
Right.
to
Right. You go, that's a French. You know what I mean?
French and Italian, pretty close.
Yeah.
We're not a voice people over here.
No. We
And
got
you
kind
gotta
of one
stick
note.
to white when you're doing the races.
Yes.
You know? That's
Yeah.
the
I'm
thing
fine
we
with
learned.
that. That works.
I don't think so. I think
So this
we really
is-
got to give it back to them.
This is the children's book you're proposing to
Is
make.
the sounds that different
Sounds the races make.
Sounds of the world.
Yeah, and there's a 3 pages, a very small print that the parents have to read. That is like, hey, listen, why? Here's how you're doing this. We just don't look. It's not this. It's not what you think. It's not that. It's just that we'd rather get them to know our people before a lizard or a cow. You know, like know the sounds your people make.
I like that lizard was in the mix because I don't know if they make sounds.
Ribbit. I consider frogs squishy lizards.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I mean, it's not wrong.
I'm not a biologist.
No.
Right. That's why when people say, what is a woman? I go, a woman is whatever we decide. We created what a woman was. So a woman to me is now, I'll say this, a vacuum cleaner. That's a woman to me. I don't know what these things are. I'll point to women in general. I don't know. We've never named those. But that is a woman, a vacuum cleaner.
Man.
Not because of that. Not because of the cleaning of the houses. No. Just the first thing I saw in my mind was a vacuum cleaner.
There is one behind. There is one behind you.
I do not think. Oh, right. I don't think of my wife as a vacuum cleaner. That's not what I meant. It's not a 50s joke, but I'm saying if I am going to decide what I want things to be. And a woman is a vacuum cleaner, and a car is a boat. Don't confuse them. I'm going to go drive my car in the ocean. He means boat. Greg changed him. The fuck am I talking about?
I don't know.
I was genuinely lost.
Yeah.
And usually I can find
I can find
pick
the thread. I
one
can be like,
thread.
oh, I
I can
see.
find
But this one really,
Yeah, same.
This-
Usually, yes.
yeah. Neither if neither of us are are in.
I would
I
like
can-
this
a
podcast.
strand of fabric I can take and go, I think
Yeah.
I get it.
That one really
I was
just
gone.
I would like this podcast to go, is it a funny podcast? They go, nope, it's art. What
oh,
would
people will think that.
Yeah.
It's art. It is not funny, but it is something.
Yeah.
Fucking,
This
I'm a genius, bro.
This podcast is kind of like, you know, when you go to a gallery
Jesus Christ.
and they're like, this is experiential,
Yeah,
and you just
100%.
walk into a room and there's one tennis ball, and you're like, oh, okay, I get it, but like you don't. That's what this is. That's what this is for your ears.
We must do a VR episode.
What does that
We
mean?
must.
Well, we put VR, and then they're here with us.
What?
Yeah, like, you got
VR of 3 people talking?
You want all of us to be wearing VR headsets?
Well, that's even better.
What are
No.
we going to be but then we'd have to be doing
what was yeah.
We're just filming it in
What
VR.
was the first thing?
So you
Oh, we
put your
filmed
VR
every-
on, and you also can see this podcast.
So this is
But that's
for,
what a video
so this
is.
is for the slice of the population with VR headsets,
Yeah.
and everyone else who doesn't, which is the majority of the
Most
population,
people.
will have to watch this in that weird VR sort of like.
No, Bozo. I'm saying we upload it. You can still have both cameras. We also have a VR camera.
No Bozo, by the way, is a
No Bozo-
great T-shirt.
No Bozo
No
is-
Bozo is a great
oh,
T-shirt.
That's the shirt.
Yeah,
That's the
this
shirt.
week's shirt.
No
Yeah, this week's
Bozo.
shirt is no
No Bozo.
Bozo. Also, you got to be using that, I'd say,
Yeah,
every day.
yes.
That's like one of my new favorite
Yep.
things I've ever heard someone
Yeah.
say to somebody else.
You want to?
No, Bozo.
To a cashier.
You said it to a cashier?
Oh, that's so funny. Let me get a Big Mac. There you go. Say, Whopper? No, Bozo.
You gotta drink up. You're
Yeah,
getting white again.
get a little white.
You're getting a little white again, Greg. Get this guy another water.
The funniest thing to say to somebody socially smaller than
Yeah,
you.
no.
It's like, what a crush.
Absolutely.
No,
If-
Bozo.
I say if Biden does that on the debate, he comes back.
Yeah.
If you know Bozo somebody, oof
Yeah.
boy, put him
No
in the
Bozo.
Bozo zone.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, I would say, I do think I could beat Trump in an election.
I think you could.
I
know
think
what
you
I
could too.
Yes.
I think literally anybody could at this point.
They just be like, this fucking Bozo, man.
Yeah,
'cause
you
here's
just
the
know
thing.
Bozo him to death.
Yes.
Right.
Because we're all. He's a dumb man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
And
right.
we're all dumb enough to play on his level, but do it better.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what
Yes.
we do
Right.
for a
Yes.
job.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's like if you just get someone in there who's better, but no one in
Yes,
politics is
and-
better at him than this.
Yes.
But if you get someone in there and there's a whole population of people who are, they'll crush him.
Yeah.
Right.
You literally just flick him.
Yeah.
What if you saw the split screen and you just see a little finger
You
come
just,
up
like, flick his
and he just
ear.
gets flicked every now and
Oh
again.
my God, that'd be
Yeah.
so funny.
Right.
I mean, again, where is flicking in Talktown?
That's a corporal event. You flick me, I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flick
I think
is-
no flicking.
No flicking. 'Cause
easy.
You
Just
don't
the
want
spray bottles.
Yeah,
and
spray
the
bottles.
water guns.
Spray bottles is great.
Yeah.
It's fun. You feel like a cat. That whole thing.
My dream.
Yeah.
I just want to be my cat.
Yeah, flicking. Anytime you're putting
No
hands on another
yeah,
person,
no hands.
That's when I'll get violent.
We'll
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to
I'll have
write-
violent thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to write all these rules. Just we're going to need one document.
Of course,
That
There's
just
two
says
so
no
far.
flicking,
It's spray bottles and hats, and no
Spray
flicking.
bottles.
No
Yeah.
flicking.
no flicking. I'd
think-
also. All right, let me ask this: are we doing a normal plumbing situation, or are we just kind of doing something with our feces that's new? I don't know. I say stick with normal plumbing.
I was so focused on the social elements, I didn't think of kind of the infrastructure
Well, we gotta talk
of
about
Talktown.
I always love the way you bring it up in a way of like, well, before we get further, we have to tackle this.
Yeah.
Are we going normal
As
plumbing?
if it's
What's the
like-
deal with pooping?
Yeah, as if it's like, I'm sure this is on the forefront of both of your minds
Yeah.
as well. And let's
Yeah.
just get out of the way now.
Yeah, it's like, are we doing something new and inventive with our poop?
Or doing something new. What in your
What
head
would
might
be new?
I got no
Yeah.
ideas. That's why I'm kind of
Okay.
like I
Okay,
go with
I
normal
see.
plumbing.
You're just opening the door.
Right.
I'm just saying, but maybe you got some like, oh,
Sure.
actually, Greg, we didn't talk about this, but I had this idea for poop.
No, totally.
know what I
I understand.
mean?
I
yeah.
get it.
Right. Freeze it.
I think sure.
Yeah.
What would the advantage of freezing it be?
I don't know, man. Your idea.
No,
I was doing
you
it
said
for
it.
you.
Told me.
I
Oh,
was
you're doing an
doing
Oh, I
impression
see, I see,
of
I
what
see,
you
I
think
see.
Anthony's pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like if we could utilize poop in a way that is
an energy
helpful,
source.
as an energy source, or something that's like we haven't figured
fertilizer.
out in the world. Fertilizer,
Well, not to say that I think we should all be
please.
pooping outside, but like, if other animals who we don't need to communicate with
Totally.
are useful fertilizer for growing food,
What are we doing?
is it human feces?
There's
in
gotta
the
be
mix?
stuff in
How
there.
different could we be biologically from like a cow?
We got bigger ones. That's the problem.
Not the cow.
Oh, I'm thinking of my wife. She has a much bigger poop than a fat cow.
Is this the 3-second swear at your wife pause?
Oh, I say this: a classic dig on your wife, if it's not true, is always accepted. If it's true, you can't do that.
Okay, so just made up dumb shit.
Made up. My wife takes a bigger shit than a cow.
Imagine every Talktown meeting, you're trying to continually bring this up.
Yes.
Yeah, I like some 1950s talks as a bit.
Yeah, I think that's the people don't see those as bits anymore.
Yes.
They used to be like you're being fun and ironic, and I
Yes.
think that is over.
I think
It
it's
seems
because
like it's
there are
over.
people who are like, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So then it's kind of hard to parse who's being
Yes.
serious and who's doing
Yeah,
it.
and I think people have just taken the stance of like we're just out on those.
Yeah.
So wait, I don't really follow, but maybe it's
It's fine.
no. Tell me if this. You think there will be a career for a lawyer who's an as a bit lawyer, who's like, oh, I specialize in getting people off who are like, oh, he was doing it.
Establishing it's a bit.
He was trying a bit, it just didn't go well.
right,
or
right.
he did it to be funny. And
Yeah.
we did all kind of laugh,
Yeah.
It was a bit,
Right. Oh, and like really breaking down how it is a bit to the judge.
Yeah, it's like
so
it's
it
like pleading.
conveys.
You could plead crazy.
Right.
You could also plead as a bit.
Right.
Which as a
Plead
bit is-
comedy.
Yeah, as a bit is not looked
Yeah.
at as
True.
Yeah.
On the same par as insanity.
Yes.
But
or straight murder.
right,
Yeah,
right,
it's
right.
somewhere
With the
between.
intent of killing someone.
Right.
Right.
It's not an acceptable reason, but in my world, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go. I had the intent of making a lot of people laugh.
Right.
And he fell off the Ferris wheel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tied him there, but
But
as a bit.
consider this: if
Yeah.
it doesn't go down like that, how funny
How
is that?
funny would it
yeah,
be?
yeah.
Yes.
How funny would it
Yeah.
have been?
And then everybody
Yes.
has to kind of think about like what ideal outcome. He's not wrong. That's a pretty good bit.
the jury. Just
Yeah,
goes,
it's not guilty, not guilty. It's not guilty, not guilty. It's
You watch
pretty
this-
good bit, bad bit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
watch this bit of a, you watch this bit of a child falling down the stairs and he lives. It's hysterical. Is this not what my client was trying to do?
Where is this court?
You know what I mean?
That this is how everyone's talking.
He was merely trying to get the same laugh as the child falling down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also think, and that's what you're doing the voice as a bit.
As a
Yeah.
bit.
To
Right.
to
Yeah.
really.
All of this
It's a bit.
is a, what
You're
we're-
a bit. She's a bit. My wife, who's a vacuum cleaner, is a bit.
the people talking about us right now are doing a bit. This is a bit. What? Infinite in, infinite out. That's
What? Infinite in, infinite out.
Yeah, man. You get infinitely smaller. You get infinitely bigger. You know what I mean? And we're just somewhere in the middle, dog.
I don't know what you mean. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I lost it a little bit.
Men in Black and the Men in Black.
Okay.
okay.
In the little cat's necklace was an entire universe.
Yes.
Because infinitely getting smaller.
Right, I see
Infinitely
what you're
in.
saying.
Okay.
And then infinitely you can expand.
Okay.
how
I see what
big
you're
You
and
just
bigger
kind of
and
jumped
bigger.
to a thing that we weren't talking about, but we
Right.
do understand it.
But
A to
one
G.
Yeah, A to G, A to Greg.
One out of 3 people was talking about it, so he wasn't all gone.
What?
You know?
That's not like
Still
that.
one-third.
Doesn't count. It doesn't count if the person is you.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
count.
that's not it.
1 out of 3 people knew exactly what I was talking about.
But that's not like
I would
extrapolated.
argue he didn't. I actually argue he did not.
Yeah, right? Sure. A lot there.
Alex, where are we at with time?
Yeah.
All right, let's do your gifts.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
gift.
what? Wait, I cannot
Gift.
wait.
Where are we? Gift. Not corner because we've got game corner.
Delayed birthday corner.
No, that's opposite word.
Corner.
Martyr Lane.
Harder Lane.
We're in the gift attic.
Does one of
Oh,
them
the
have to-
gift attic.
The gift attic.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go upstairs and it's all gifts.
all
More
of these
spacious
are
than you
all
thought.
of them insulting.
What?
Or
No.
just one.
I mean, you can decide if these are insulting. They're not meant to be insulting.
Oh, not meant to be insulting.
They're not, yeah.
You sure?
Yes, I am sure. The intent of buying you this was never to insult you. If you want to feel insulted by these, you can.
No.
But I would be curious to see how you could.
I would say this. Knowing that you're not trying to insult me means I can't be insulted.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Which one do you
Okay.
want first?
I'll take the top white.
Top. Yeah, let's do top white.
All right.
I knew it was some kind of hat. Now let's see if it's.
The way you're choosing to open this is. It's
You
very
are opening it
goatsy.
like Hulk Hogan rips his shirt.
Is that how you open things?
There's a perforate.
It's a hat. I felt it, and it says Uncle Sam's Horniest
Which
Oh my
I
god!
think it's so funny. As
Uncle
if you won. There are other horny patriots,
but you're the horniest.
This is a big question here. This
is
a
a
big question,
good
which decides
hat.
a lot. Did you have this made, or
No.
was this something you
No,
found?
this is out there.
Now it's better because it's out there.
It's out there.
Yes,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
fact,
Better because someone didn't get it this way.
No,
Right.
no.
No, someone made it and you found it. Now, who knows if anyone else has bought it? You have, but someone did make it. And I think that's an establishing line of what's going on here.
I would make this hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truthfully. I
Yes.
would say
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yes.
am America's horniest patriot.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I'd say this. Put me to the test.
Yeah.
Do you think you are? Come
I
on,
don't-
man.
What's
Put
the
up the numbers.
What's the test?
What is the test?
What's the test to see who's Uncle Sam's horniest patriot?
We have men watch each men, Guinness Book World Record people who are authorized to do so, right? Stare at someone all day. They sit them both in a chair, and then the guys just go horny. And the moment they go, the first guy goes, rollerblades. He's not being horny. He wasn't horny. I'm hornier on the
Now,
America's
does this
horniest.
because it is America's horniest patriot? So is he
This is-
horny for?
While you're saluting.
Okay.
You have to do it while you're
Yeah.
saluting.
Yeah. You have to
Also,
establish.
if your arm goes down,
Yeah.
you're not as much a patriot.
If you don't hear taps and come,
Yeah.
you're not America's horniest
yeah,
patriot.
taps and come.
I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear this out.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm gonna wear this out of the store.
I mean, 4th of July is
That is true.
Is
Oh shit!
around the
yeah.
corner.
pay a lot more money because of the 4th of July. Were these like
No, there wasn't a 4th of July markup for the Uncle Sam's horniest patriot hat that had 0 reviews.
I love the flames. Why is it flames?
Why is this great? Because people see it.
God, it just fits so naturally on you.
It fits so snug. It kind of makes it soft. Kind of makes you horny. The guy made this. He thought about the whole thing.
Put your dick in it.
Let me say this.
You know
This
that
is a
every
hat.
other person that orders this is putting their dick in it.
We're assuming as Uncle Sam's horniest patriot, you will be fucking this
Yes.
hat. So this hat is made to fuck.
Yeah.
Someone looks at his hat though, and they go, "Is he a racist? Let me read. Is he a conservative?
Right.
Let me read.
Is this Trump MAGA
Trump?
shit?
How
Nope.
heavy Trump is it?
Nope.
Horniest patriot. Whoa. That is a different man than I thought that was going to be. I am America.
Justice threatening.
Is this a Me Too if I wore this to a work?
No.
Let me ask you this. And
I
this-
wouldn't wear it to daycare.
Yeah.
This we do. This we do
Yeah.
for Patreon.
Now when you're walking in on kids go to the bathroom.
Can't wear this.
And then you salute.
Can't wear this to daycare.
Carry on, soldier.
Can't wear this to daycare.
Nope.
All right.
No, you cannot.
I'll tell you this though. Can we do? Here's the Patreon. I want to go apply for a job at Starbucks and wear this hat
Fun.
and then
Oh.
see if I can still get the job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to
I'll
go.
bring in 100%
Yeah.
suit.
I bet it would take someone a minute to clock it.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, especially like it's summer. Like
Totally.
I think you could get at least 6 minutes into an interview before they realize what was going on.
I think that this is very fun to follow you
To
around
see
town.
how long it takes people
Yeah.
to register what's going on with the hat.
Horniest Patriot.
Damn, I got to be ordering more dumb hats.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
this is
This
great.
rules.
I've done this before.
Or did someone make this as a joke?
Well, what's the serious version?
What? It's clearly a joke.
Right.
That was the
it wasn't
part.
it wasn't a
This
prize
is
for
the
a real
part.
competition.
This is the part you're blown away by. You could be shocked by. Of course, someone made this as a
It's
joke.
a joke.
You lunatic.
Oh no! I thought it was some guy who was like, "Not only do I love America, I'm like, God damn it, I'm loving fucking."
Yeah, of course. We'd
you're
all
right.
love that person.
It's a double
Yeah.
joke then.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for us,
Okay,
it's,
yeah.
that's why it's so funny to us because someone really made this.
Yes.
I think there's somebody right now going, "You're never gonna believe what I sold yesterday."
Oh yeah, I think so.
You guys, I sold
Yeah.
one of the Uncle Sam's
Yeah.
Horniest Patriot hats.
I knew
Ring
it'd pay
the
off,
bell.
Diane. I knew it'd pay off. This is how it begins.
The revolution is beginning.
You said don't make 1,000, but
Now we only have 999
yeah.
left to sell.
Or he goes,
You
you,
and my
know, you
mom
said
go-
don't make 1,776, but I'm telling you.
Wow. All right, let's see this next.
Yeah,
one.
All right, what do you
let's-
want?
You
uh,
can't
Box
even
or?
top this. Give me
Let's do this one.
I do think you open the closer first.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, who knew?
I mean, they're all. We'll see how.
Yeah.
We,
All right, let's see. Let's see this one.
this is more of a classic.
Yeah. Oh.
You
yeah.
want this in the rotation.
Oh yeah.
Men want me, fish fear me. Absolutely.
I like that it's
you gotta have
for
that in the
a
rotation.
gay man or a
Absolutely.
woman.
Yeah, it's actually. Yeah, I actually thought that'd be a good hat for
That's
library.
perfect.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah.
That's her gift?
No,
No, it's for you.
Oh my
Gosh,
God!
put it
the
You
on.
got so upset. No, it's not our gift. But are there 3 hats for 3 of us? I assumed
All
at
right.
some
If
point,
we were gonna put 'em
if
on.
we were gonna put on the hats, that
gotta
one
say,
would be Libby's.
I
Right.
like this hat.
Yeah.
Oh, also men for you.
Right.
Oh, for me, it's a whole other thing. It's lying about my love of men, and it's lying about my love of fishing. I hate fishing. I don't like to go, and as hard as I try, I am not a gay man. Against all my will and strength, I am not a gay man.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
someone comes up to me and goes, "Hey, Daddy," I'll just go, "None of these." But I'll tell you this:
Please.
I would rather fuck him than
Who?
go fishing.
Okay.
Fictional,
If I had to pick men or fishing,
fictional guy
Yeah.
who approached him
I
in
hate fishing.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't even know you ever went, Greg. I didn't
Sorry.
know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it's a nice hat.
It's a great hat.
This is
Yeah.
a really good hat.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna put
It's a
on
good
the
fish.
hook for me, I'll
like
go.
it.
Yeah, I actually was
I
like,
like
oh, this
how
is
it
like
looks.
a nice Uncle Sam's Horniest Patriot. Is,
Yeah.
is a tough one to wear.
Yeah.
You could wear this.
You could wear this.
Like if you wore that, like during like a bar show in Williamsburg,
Yeah.
people
Oh,
would
yeah.
be like, "This guy might be 36."
What
Yeah.
about this one?
They would go, "That guy is
Is-
62 years old." It's a 62-year-old man.
Okay, man.
All right.
All right.
What's the final?
Yeah, this is the last guy.
Got to get.
Hey,
your
you
thoughts.
don't want to use your.
I hope it's more hat. Just one hat that they put in a box.
More hat?
I mean,
It's a hat.
it is. Yeah.
Why did this company?
I don't.
Yeah, who could say?
Such a large box. Yeah, I like this one too.
This one is incredible.
A ship captain hat, and it says USS Blackout, 48-hour bender. Yeah.
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 Some soldier's gonna look at me and go, "Stolen valor, party guy." Wait, brother, I ain't stealing valor. I'm fucking stealing virginities when they would go to sleep. I'm gonna maybe a rapist.
Oh yeah,
If this hat
took a turn.
If this hat,
Not what I thought.
this hat, there's a chance, there's a better chance that the man who wears this hat seriously is a sexual assaulter than the man who says he's the horniest.
Yo, for
Yes,
sure.
yeah, yeah,
Man
yeah.
who's literally
100%.
These two are enemies.
Yes, yes, yes.
They are enemies.
Horniest Patriot respects women.
Yeah.
USS Blackout does not.
No.
No.
Horniest Patriot knows
So
what
if
he's doing.
I wore it, one, accurate, and two, less threatening.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
You can huck too. You can be the huck too girl. That's the clip. That'll go viral. You gotta
right.
be the huck too girl. I will do Blackout.
Especially if we
Fuck
release
you.
this months from now.
Yeah. I will say this. I got, for a second, I thought this was a hat commemorating the 2007 blackout of the East Coast.
Oh,
sick.
that'd be cool, but it wasn't a ship.
No.
It's a bummer.
Yeah. This is a great hat.
Yeah.
It's the highest quality of the three.
Yeah, that's the highest
Oh,
quality.
I think this one is.
Yeah, you might be. Actually, I
feel
think
this.
you're right.
This is embroidered.
It's delicate.
Oh,
It's delicate
this isn't
stuff, man.
delicate.
No, I think this is.
I think this is-
she's right. That's
Yeah?
the highest quality.
Because I'll say this though. Wait, men fear me? Men want me. It's a gay hat. So funny.
Wait, what if it was men fear me, fish want me?
Because this isn't the
Now
kind of
that's a hat that I want to wear. Men fear me, fish want me. All right, we gotta figure out how to make that hat for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's also the shirt.
Men fear me, fish want me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
that is
that.
that's
two
a great
shirts?
Yeah,
shirt.
we'll do
Yeah,
two
one
shirts.
shirt.
Of course,
Say
we do
no
two
bozo on the
shirts.
back and
No
yeah.
bozo. No bozo.
No bozo started telling no homo.
But here's the thing I got to say about this hat, and tell me if I'm out of line here. Men want me, fish fear me is such a not a gay man type joke.
No,
think
that
it's
yeah,
for women.
That's a dad. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
that's for women.
It's for
For
women.
women.
Women exist? I
No,
forgot for a
you
moment.
can't put a hat on a vacuum
You're right.
cleaner.
Well-
It's a woman's hat.
Well, I think people don't think of women when they think of
Fishing.
the fish hat market.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Correct.
We're an underserved population in that world.
Right.
I personally would love more fishing hats.
Yeah. It's exclusively a dad market.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it is for
That's a
it's
specific
for
thing.
an older suburban man.
Yes.
And we just need more representation here for women that men fear and fish want.
I bet there's a guy who saw that hat and went, "Oh, I'm not gay, but I want that hat."
But like
So
I
he
do,
wrote-
but I feel like this
So maybe he stitched it. My dad, maybe he just stitched in, "Want me to give them a ride home."
men want me to give them a ride.
You
home.
think that's less gay?
yeah, that's
Men
like
want me
more
to give them a
specific about
ride
what's
home?
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Did I cut you off? I think I cut you off.
I don't think so.
Men want me. So do I? Cut me say this down. This is totally fine because I'd love to give it to her. Is this? I have to give this.
No, this
No,
is your
these
gift.
are for
These
you.
are your. It's
These
three
are
hats.
all for you.
I
These
still
are
want to
three
wear this
hats
hat.
for- You
Yeah.
should.
Yeah,
Men
man.
want me. Fish fear me.
Yeah.
It's a nice hat for like late summer.
And I also have a hat
Yeah.
collection.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is why you must have been thinking of
Yes, I did.
You have a hat
yeah.
collection.
I
You
do
wear
have
a
a
lot of
collection.
hats, and you be surprised. You type dumb hat into the
I mean,
internet.
that's my whole
man.
afternoon.
This
And
is
the
great.
man who is the internet provides.
Yes.
Yeah, the man.
But this one's they're all kind of, or these two are kind of for the ocean.
Yeah,
Which
they're
is
summer
women.
hats. They're all summer hats. Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
kinda-
except Uncle Sam's Horniest Patriot. That's a
365.
weekend hat.
Yeah, that's a weekend hat. That's a Saturday, baby.
That's a Saturday hat.
yeah.
That's a Saturday hat.
yeah.
can't put
Hatter
this-
day.
You can't put this on the same time they're street sweeping. That's too early. You got to put that thing on after 6 o'clock.
That's a nighttime hat.
That's a nighttime
That's
hat.
a hat for
Nighttime
nights.
I'm gonna come home. When I go home, my wife, Millen, I'm looking at her and go, "Hey, honey, you ready to vote? You want to rock the boat, babe?" Yeah, yeah.
No, rock the boat
Yo,
would be one of
honey.
these.
Yeah.
The election was pegged.
You're not even. There's no vagary there. Huh? They said that as if it was an innuendo, but
kind of almost an innuendo. It's
yeah.
more just a sentence.
yeah,
Just a wish.
just a thing. Yeah.
I couldn't think of a good. The election was what? What's a better sexual word?
I guess that's
Again,
time.
we all hear
We gotta
that.
wrap up.
I guess that's time for us to wrap up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this one we put out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do have to figure out how to
We have to figure out the logistics, all
how
the
to
stuff.
but how to introduce a lot of stuff we talked about was from last time.
On the Patreon.
So we're gonna have to
Let's put them both out.
Oh, in terms of we're
like
talking
games
about.
and topics
I
and
think we put
talk
them both out.
town.
They're both good.
I say we could put them both
I
out.
think we put them both out. A. B. Oh God, I'm out of things to say.
That's
Well,
all right.
Yeah, you got pretty far.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, this one goes.
Yeah,
and I
and
think the other one goes
No, we got to
to.
tell them about the song. There's a song.
Yeah.
That's it. Sorry,
No, do it.
we did a song. And you
The
already heard
Talktown
it.
song.
The
Talktown
Talktown song.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we'll figure out where
Yeah.
to place
Sorry.
it.
Yeah.
But I think this is what it's us trying to. That's what Talktown is.
Talktown.
It's us trying to construct
Talktown.
a perfect.
A perfect utopia for what
utopia. Yeah.
what we're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Building the
Last
town.
time we got the hats. This time we figured out the squirt gun spray
Yep.
bottles. You know.
And then
next-
it goes everywhere. It
Yeah.
goes from there.
Yeah.
But the intent of it
Who
is
cares?
like we're building a better world.
Yeah.
They get it.
Yeah, I know, but
But you do have
people
to-
like a thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
okay,
have
I
to
think.
guide people along. So they're like,
Exactly.
oh, it's
Yeah,
this. I mean, it's not this, but it's this.
Exactly.
And then they're in.
Right. And
Yeah.
I still get to get high.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of
That's
the whole thing.
The whole thing.
That's a huge
yeah,
part
yeah,
of
that
this.
is a giant part of it.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed being here with you guys.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sorry I
was
didn't
great.
stare at you as much, but I think it probably
Well,
did
next
best.
time.
Yeah.
So, what
I didn't have to look into the
crazy
gaping
thing
white mouth.
Sorry.
All Anthony was telling me. You're not staring at Allison enough. You're only staring
I
at me.
didn't say-
That's what you're insinuating.
Sorry for not staring at you so much. Looking is the
Looking.
word.
Yeah. I would prefer you not stare at me.
Sorry, I didn't gander at you enough.
You eyeballing me?
All right.
Oh, yeah, he's eyeballing more. That's what
Yeah.
he said.
And I'll
That
tell you
is
guys
fun.
this: by the next episode, I will lose 15 pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah.
When are we recording again?
2027.
All right, check with me.
All right.
All right.
I'll check. All right.
We don't have a sign off yet, so.
Yeah.
No, the music is fading in.
All right.
It's
Perfect.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we're good.
Great.
Welcome to Talk Town.